first activity, I want you to grab a journal, would be great. If you have your favorite notebook, pull it out now. And I want you to journal on 3 things. So the first thing, I want you to write down all of your current fears and all of your current excuses that come up whenever you think about, starting to put in that effort to build your brand and claiming your expertise online and starting to make sales. When you think about that as a business owner or as a brand, what are those fears that pop up for you, and what are those excuses that we commonly will just throw out there? I want you to really think about that and don't hold anything back. I want you to word vomit it on the page. Get it all out, okay? Because this is how we are going to clear. We are going to clear all of that. So I want you to write all of that down. That's number 1. Number 2, I want you to journal on why you are feeling stuck right now and what has held you back up until this point. Take that list of your fears, your excuses, and the things that are keeping you stuck, and I want you to burn them. Burn them. Burn them. And as you burn them, I want you to think about how you are going to let that shit go. Okay? And I know it might sound a little silly, but I'm telling you, doing something symbolic like that can be so powerful and such a sign to yourself, to your subconscious mind, that you are done. You're done. You're done with those fears. You're done feeling stuck, and you're done making up excuses, okay? I want you to start rewriting your narrative. And the way that you are going to do this is I want you to write new I am statements as if they are already happening and they are already true. So some examples of this are, if you're a person that feels like you aren't experienced or credible enough to call yourself a painter, for example, or a professional singer or musician, or a writer, a blogger, a developer, you could be a hair salon owner, whatever that title is, and whatever you might be having some imposter syndrome about, I want you to rewrite some I am statements saying things like, I am a painter. I am an expert in my industry. I am helping hundreds of people with blank. So put that statement in there for you, and I want you to really list those out. Okay? This is something I want you to look at and read every single day, because that repetition, you're essentially going to be rewiring the thoughts that are happening in your brain every day. It's something that I do to this day, and it has really helped me. And then number 2, I want you to get super clear on what your purpose is. The reason being is, before we jump into all of this work, like I said, if you do not have a driving purpose and motivation for building a brand, building a business, and to put yourself out there, then it is going to be especially hard for you if you don't have something that's bigger than you driving you. When we talk about purpose, it's so important to have something that motivates you like nothing else. This is your big mission in life. Before we get on to the next module, I want you to know a very important piece of this work is having support. This is something that I also learned and discovered that it was something I didn't have in my life when I needed it the most. Having a support network and people around you that are there to support your big dreams and goals is a key pillar to your success. So whatever that looks like for you, if you have friends and family who are supportive, great, that's perfect. If you have a partner, that's lovely too. But I want you to go out and search for other people that are like-minded, interested in the same sorts of things that you're interested in, and that might be on a similar path to you. So a great example of this is the Makers Collective. Now that is a community of creatives, makers, entrepreneurs, and small business owners. This is the community that I needed when I started my business, and so we had to create it because there wasn't a community quite like it. If that is a community that feels in alignment for you and like it might be helpful, please join. Please ask any questions you need. I'm in the community, always there curating things. Laura, my podcast co-host, she's in there too. there are hundreds of people like you. And so make sure that you also actively seek out a community that's going to support you while you continue to grow and build your business.